Hello there, and welcome to the Star Wars Guys YouTube channel where the Force is family. I am Mando on Fire, aka Michael. Now, I want you to pay attention very closely to this in particular article I'm going to share to you. Now, I will make one thing very clear for today's topic, that there are going to be spoilers ahead for Spider-Man No Way Home, being that we are going to talk about the ever-trending support for none other than Andrew Garfield. Now, I'll go ahead and just leave this here for a few moments just because I want you all to be very clear that I will be getting into spoiler territory. So please do not watch this video if you have not yet seen Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, with all that out of the way, let us continue. So picture a time where you saw fans rally together in support of a certain actor or for a certain project, and it suddenly just came into being. One such event is known as the Snyder Cut of the Justice League, after the Justice League, as some people like to quote it, unfortunately had failed miserably due to studio error. Now, a similar story is actually happening in this case, where, according to an article by Hyperbeast, Twitter fans are actually trending all over the web in support of Andrew Garfield to bring back Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Now, like I said, I'll be going into spoilers, so please do not watch this video if you have not yet seen Spider-Man No Way Home. And this article was posted in about 2 days ago on December 26, 2021 by Joyce Lee. And the following does contain spoilers, I do want to make very clear. The article reads, starting up top, Twitter fans petition to bring back Andrew Garfield for The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Only Andrew has not yet completed his Spider-Man trilogy. The release of Spider-Man No Way Home saw Tom Holland complete his Spider-Man trilogy, and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield return to the storyline in this new film. Fans have now expressed that they would like to see Garfield back on the big screen to complete his own Spider-Man trilogy. A large group of netizens has taken Twitter to make the hashtag, the quote, hashtag MakeTasm3, or TSM3, a reality, hoping that Sony and Marvel will be releasing The Amazing Spider-Man 3, while making The Amazing Spider-Man 2, while The Amazing Spider-Man 2 received notoriously poor reviews, fans have recently rekindled their love for Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. The third installment was originally canceled in 2015. One fan wrote on Twitter, quote, Andrew Garfield deserves his own Spider-Man trilogy. Let's come together and make sure that he gets it, and hashtag makes TASM3 worldwide today. The user statements echo throughout many others voicing their online support. And here's just a few tweets that I'll go ahead and glance through. Where first one is from Gerhalt of Snyder Reverse. Andrew Garfield deserves his own Spider-Man trilogy. Let's come together and make sure that he gets. This is the one fan that it was talking about in this article, where it's clear that he wants Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Where then he says another tweet, Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker / Spider-Man is perfect. And then here's another one by Sentinel Ops YT, now seeing a lot of make it TASM 3 tweets, and even though TASM 2 wasn't all that amazing, I still want Andrew to receive a closure for his films, because he did absolutely explicatively amazing. By the way, I apologize for the explicative over there. Make it happen, Sony and Marvel. Make TASM 3. Please hashtag make TASM 3. Andrew Garfield loves Spider-Man so much. And another coming from Chris Parker, aka 3C Films. The amounts of joy I have seen people showing love for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and demand making TASM 3 is through the roof. Let's make this happen. And then basically all of it is pretty much the same. There even was a live event going on Christmas time in support of Spider-Man 3. Well, The Amazing Spider-Man 3, I do want to make clear. Another news, Spider-Man No Way Home is the biggest movie in 2021, and understandably so. Now, I do want to make one thing very clear when it comes to this whole thing. This actually started pretty much just because The Amazing Spider-Man 3 it was canceled due to its last due to its predecessor's lackluster performance, where not only was it because of the lack of sales with The Amazing Spider-Man 3, 2, but it was also because there was some drama in between Sony execs and Andrew Garfield, where he pretty much was fired from the job all because he couldn't make a gala due to him being sick. Now, I personally do think that was pretty unfair, and I do think that he was somewhat slept on as he took the role of Spider-Man 3. As Spider-Man, where I feel like this role was incredibly underrated for him. And obviously, seeing that he was in the amazing that in Spider-Man: No Way Home, he really did redeem himself, and honestly grew to even more respect. Now, for me personally, I did not hate him as a Spider-Man, although I can understand why some of his movies weren't quite as good. But with all that being said, I do think that we should make this happen. I do believe that we should let Andrew have the closure that he has. Now, admittedly, I have seen a few of the plot details regarding The Amazing Spider-Man 3, and I do think that there should be some rewrites. Now, there's a lot I don't know about it, so I just won't even go into fine details on The Amazing Spider-Man 3 plot, but I do think that they should at least take their time to rewrite the script and basically just remake the movie entirely, just to make it fit in better to the Amazing Spider-Man 2 timeline that it left off on. But with all that being said, we just want to thank you all for visiting this channel. Please sure to hit like and subscribe. And if you want to see Andrew be Spider-Man again in his own trilogy, please smash the like button and please tell us why you believe that he needs to be in the trilogy, make a trilogy of his own. And if you feel like that he shouldn't get another movie made to complete the trilogy, that is completely fine. And of course, feel free to write in the comments why you feel like that should be the case. But with all that being said, we want to thank you all for coming in, and once again, thank you all for 300 subscribers. Let's get it up to 500. And as always, the Force is family. See you guys later.